as I've said in the past, guys, one of my most anticipated games of 2020 is Watch Dogs Legion for a number of reasons. Number one being, guys, that this, I believe, is going to be a game that redefines the franchise as a whole, coming from the first couple of games, really coming off of Watch Dogs 2, a game that was set in Chicago, and I don't think that Chicago really does well as far as a video game is concerned, being based in, even though Chicago, guys, I absolutely love as a city itself, and I've visited there many times. But I think they're kind of redefining this franchise in a way in which being in London post-Brexit, I think is a great idea. And I think it brings so much opportunity for this franchise to continue to expand and get bigger and bigger as we go. And I've said that, guys, on a number of occasions. This is a game that I'm very anticipated for, and I know a lot of other people are as well. This is a game, guys, that we believe could be one of the top games this year. And what I'm going to ask the question is, and I want you all to give me what you guys think in the comment section below, is where is Watch Dogs Legion at this point? It's been delayed once again, which a number of games, it seems like every AAA title that's going to be coming out is being delayed, which is another issue for another time. I've talked on multiple occasions about how much that bothers me as a consumer, guys, and as a fan of these franchises, to see games that are AAA titles get delayed so much. I feel like the developers really need to kind of stick to a date, so to speak, similar to like what the movie industry does. And I know we're not there quite yet, but hopefully we get there pretty soon. Nonetheless, though, guys, I believe Watch Dogs Legion is currently still obviously in active development. They're trying to get this game made. Obviously, with the pandemic going on in our world, I mean, probably it might even be delayed even to 2021, which is a big question mark. Because if you go on their website, guys, that being Watch Dogs Legion's website on Ubisoft, you'll see, guys, that they've got Xbox One, PS4, PC download. You can do Ubisoft Uplay or the PC download through either Epic Games Store or the Ubisoft Store. And what they're saying is basically this game's going to be coming out before the Xbox Series X and the PS5 come out, which at this point I feel like it should be a launch title with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, in my personal opinion. But at this point, it looks like they're still considering, or they're still planning on bringing this game out at some point this year before, obviously, the holiday of 2020, which is when these other consoles come out, which is very interesting. So I would say, guys, at this point, it seems like unless we are told at some point or another, which I'm sure we're going to be given updates as we go here, I wouldn't be surprised if Watch Dogs Legion is actually delayed into 2021 simply because of the pandemic, but also, guys, just because they want to have more time to work on the game. And when a lot of people are working from home and maybe not being able to do quite as much work as they normally would in an actual environment where everyone else is doing the exact same thing in a studio environment, I think that this game, as to where it is at this point, I believe it's potentially going to be delayed once again, which is really unfortunate. I want this game to come out so bad, because I'm really excited about it. And I've been saying that on a number of occasions that Watch Dogs Legion is one of my most anticipated games this year. And it's on the kind of that short list. And guys, I've never felt that way about a Watch Dogs game. The first two Watch Dogs games that came out, I mean, sure, they seemed like they were pretty cool. Kind of a little bit of a ripoff of The Division, a little bit as far as the mechanics are concerned. The story was very intriguing, but it just never grasped me in a way in which I wanted to actually buy a copy. I rented both the Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2 and actually just rented those games, and they were exactly what I thought they would be. They were pretty good stories, okay multiplayer game modes. I was hoping for something a little bit more, which Watch Dogs Legion seems like it's going to be maybe all of that, the best of all those worlds, and this is the first Watch Dogs game that I'm looking at purchasing myself, and I'm very excited about it. But at this point, guys, I think if you're a fan of Watch Dogs, and you're as excited as I am for Watch Dogs Legion, I think that we might have to wait a little bit longer. Now, The positive side of this is that on the website and all these other places, it's stating that it's going to be coming out this year, and that's going to be launching on Xbox One and PS4, and then of course on PC. So that's telling you that it hasn't been something that is going to be a launch title as of yet, and it's not coming out, you know, obviously in 2021, because if it did, then it would obviously be launching on Xbox Series X and PS5. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to see the most in Watch Dogs Legion, and when do you think we're going to be able to get our hands on the title? Let me know in the comment section below. And for more Watch Dogs Legion content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.